Hi there, Ayobola. So, these are your first essays. Great job. I'm really happy to see you working so hard. So, let's take a look at what you wrote. Your first essay is, some people think schools have to be more entertaining, while others think that their sole purpose is to educate. Let's see what you said. The idea of fun and learning can be a hard one to grasp. It has been argued that schools are more entertaining rather than educational. Adjective, adjective. Now, are you saying that they should be more entertaining or they are more entertaining? Because remember, it's they have to be. So make this clear, okay? This essay agrees with the statement due to the fact that entertainment has a positive effect on motivation levels, plural, and some students do not like to be taught in a conventional way. All right, that's fine. Just clean up the grammar a little. Firstly, schools with entertaining schedule, schools with an entertaining schedule, no comma, have positive effects on motivation levels, plural, by determining what is learned and how much information is retained, which will enable learners to stay curious and keep coming back for more as long as the experience is fun through repetitive and dedicative mode of delivery. All right, it's really long and it's not 100% clear. So break it up and really sort of clearly define what's your topic sentence, okay? So the first sentence of your essay, which has to be an introduction to what the paragraph is about, and then your next sentence should be kind of your first main idea. Okay, also, craft activities like mood meter signs and brain games, such as challenging toothpick puzzles, are perfect for every kind of entertaining activities. I don't know what that means. I don't understand that, really. For instance, a recent study by College Teaching in USA found that students could recall a statistics lecture more easily when the lecture added jokes about relevant topics. Now, I don't understand how this is relevant to craft activities. Okay, so it's like, I feel like you've tried to make it cohesive by using certain connectors, but the actual ideas themselves do not connect with each other, okay? So you talked about the experience being fun, repetitive, and dedicative. I don't even know what that means. Modes of delivery. And then you talked about crafts, and then you talked about jokes. So none of these things are really related to each other. Maybe you could make them relate if you had the correct linkers, but on the whole, they are unrelated to each other. And so this isn't creating really a cohesive paragraph, okay? All right, moving on to your second paragraph. Secondly, some learners do not like to be taught in a conventional way. Full stop, oops, full stop. This is how many see learning and development. The thought of accessing an online platform probably does not fill the learner with a sensation of joy. For example, a recent study by the Journal of Vocational Behavior in the UK found that learners are more likely to try new things if their learning environment is fun. All right, I still think this needs a little more development. I feel like you've just kind of left me hanging with no sort of real-world examples or no sort of further development of this topic, and I think you could have had a little more here. In conclusion, without any doubt, the impact of schools with more entertainment will have an impact, on learning effectiveness and memory retention rather than focusing on schools whose primary purpose is to educate. Okay, so Ayobola, you've got some nice elements here. I see that you're really working with the acronym, with the template for essay writing, but there are some things you need to do to correct this essay. All right, there are some problem areas with it. Part of it is that it doesn't really create a cohesive essay in certain points. Let's see if you maybe improved this with your second essay. Okay, enjoyable activity. Does it develop better skills and imagination than reading? Let's see what you said. Luckily, children are naturally very imaginative, and everywhere they go can be magical, making sure creativity is not stiffened. I think you mean stifled. That creates a collocation. Stiffened does not. Reading has plethora of benefits. Nevertheless, spending time on outdoors and verbal activities can develop skills that would be impossible to achieve through reading alone. This essay agrees with the statement due to the fact that the benefits of nature for a child's development and vocabulary activities are endless. All right, so far so good. Let's see what you said. Firstly, the advantage of nature for developing a child's skills, apostrophe S. The advantages, plural, child, apostrophe S, plural, skills are innumerable. This is because nature is ever-changing. You probably wanted a hyphen here. It provides limitless opportunities for discovery, creativity, and problem-solving, which inspires children to think, ask questions, make suppositions, and develop creative minds. For instance, a recent study by World Health Organization showed that Portugal is the second European country with the highest number of children aged 11, maybe, being preceded by Greece at 33% and Ireland at 30%. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Hold on. It's the second European country with the highest number of children 11 years old, preceded by Greece at 33%, and followed by Ireland with 30%. All right, you can see this is my second attempt to rewrite the second sentence, and it's problematic. So let's try it one last time, hopefully. So, showed that Portugal. All right, let me try it. Sorry. Showed that Portugal is the second European country with the highest number of children. You know, why don't we put this in parentheses? Yes, that would work. So, with the highest number of children aged 11 years old, and then you could put this all in parentheses, who play in a green outdoor one-word environment which promotes a higher level of attention and well-being. Okay. I had trouble with the grammar. I think we fixed it just by adding some smart punctuation. I still want another sentence here. Okay, you never told me why the who said this. Why does being in the green promote a higher level of attention and well-being? And how does this connect? It still needed one kind of wrap-up sentence to link everything together. Secondly, from rhythms to riddles. Do you mean rhymes? Maybe you mean rhymes. From rhymes to riddles, silly sounds to phonics, games such as I Spy or creating up lyrics, you don't need to say up, creating lyrics, to common tunes and verbal interactives can inspire and build creative minds. Simultaneously, these activities build vocabulary and help a child learn phonics. For instance, a recent study in the UK indicated that using lyrics and rhythms can boost a child's confidence and problem-solving skills. Therefore, what? Okay? So again, you need to kind of wrap up the sentence with this kind of conclusive summary sentence that links back to your original idea. So something like, therefore, skills can be developed through activities other than reading. Okay. In conclusion, the advantage of engaging a child in enjoyable activities through exposure to nature and rhythm gives room for a child to develop better skills and imagination than reading alone. All right, lovely. So the ideas here are good. There are some little things that we have to fix, some little areas like your punctuation, like really applying the template and the acronym that you learned a little more closely, just to make really consolidated paragraphs. But you've got some great bones here to this essay. All right, so now what you need to do is correct these. Correct the essays based on the feedback in this video. Then what you need to do is take those errors and create a list called an error correction list. You will write the errors on one side, and then next to that you will write what the suggested correction is, and you'll keep adding to this list with every subsequent essay correction you get back. Then, of course, you need to submit all of these in files along with your next essays. You should try to write your next essays within the next 24 hours or so you can really apply everything you've been learning. All right, Ayobola, so you've got a few things to do. I will let you get to them all. So I'll be here. I'll be waiting to see what you write next. I'll let you get to it, and good luck with your next writing assignments.